All right, man. Pistons gets didn't even try, but we already know the fix was in. When they dropped that commercial and then they was dropping the the flyer, so we already knew, man, that they wasn't gonna let the Pistons win this series in this game. In reality, this series should have been over 5 games. Um, but we can see how the refs doing it. They want New York in the finals for TV ratings. That's what it is. I told y'all all this is fixed. The Pistons should have closed them out in 5 minimum. But it's all fixed. That's why I don't really care for the NBA. Even last night, they shot 44 free throws, tried 29 free throws, and that's been on a higher number. So they knew that the Knicks would have. They feared that the Knicks would have problems getting past the Pistons. And the Pistons, from the opening gate, they came out with no energy. If it wasn't for the two Denise Jenkins threes, they would have been in trouble. K was just giving the ball up last night, especially early in the first half or late, kind of mid second quarter. He just was giving the ball up, just giving them the ball. They knew the script was filming them not to come in and win. Some people also have their hypothesis that they believe that they are trying to set up for LeBron to come back to Cleveland. But I feel bad for people who went down there and spent their hard-earned money and people who believe this shit is real. I keep telling y'all, this is why I can't watch it. It's not a real sport. This is WWE. The refs are the stars. The refs are the stars of this, man. And I think K did get wore down by, carrying too much on his plate, not having no help. But they were better than Cleveland. There was no doubt about it. Cleveland only won this series because the NBA won the Knicks in the finals. They won the star power in the Eastern Conference Finals with Devon Mitchell. And this is what I'll be telling y'all and James Harden. This is why the NBA don't have stars no more. Because they want to squeeze every little ounce out of guys like James Harden, Devon Mitchell. That's what they want to do. We've seen enough of those guys. They had their chance. And they don't want to promote Kay Cunningham. They don't really want to promote Anthony Edwards. They don't really want to promote how they should promote Knupp or Flag or Austin Reeves. So they setting this up for LeBron to come back to Cleveland. The Knicks to make it to the finals for TV ratings. And the NBA is just not a real sport. I believe it was something like they shot 150 free throws coming to this game to 94 free throws to us. How do you explain that? How do you explain that? Come on. So it shouldn't be no real shock. They told y'all they told y'all with the commercials. They told y'all with the posters what it was gonna be. They raised the tickets price up. One of the most expensive basketball game at Little Caesars Arena. Y'all went down there and got let down. They didn't even try. You go from dominating them game 1 and 2, really having your way with them in game 3 and 4, and faltering down the stretch. I'm telling y'all, this shit is fake, bro. This shit is fake. Don't believe the NBA. The NBA is fake. It's not real. It's not real. But it's evident change is coming. It's evident change is coming. I don't know if you can bring back. I don't know if you legitimately with a straight face can bring back Jalen Duren. Legitimately, I don't know if you can bring him back. Legitimately with a straight face, I don't know if you can bring Tobias Harris back in the starter role. You can't bring Duncan Robinson, Denise Jenkins back in the starting role. It's going to be hard to bring Duren back in the game 7 and 9. Come on, man. Then, Paul Reed has a great series. What does JB Biggerstaff do? He give him 8 minutes. Come on. He put Isaiah Stewart, need to have a conversation about him as well, too. Karis LeVert can't hold on to the ball, always fumbling. Realistically, the only guys that legit should be back is Javonte Green If they're not gonna play Sasser, no, but Javonte Green, Ron Hollins is young. He's probably gonna be gone though, traded. Javonte Green, Asar Thompson, and Kay Cunningham. And them your only guys that should be untouchable. The roster should look totally different next year. That's for a different conversation for a different day. But in general, I mean, ain't nobody step up. Nobody step up. Tobias didn't hit a shot. I mean, Jenkins, he played okay, but I mean, we'll see. I think it's time to make major moves. Time to upgrade. You putting too much on Kay Cunningham. Asar Thompson, he got to get in the gym and be better. But like I said, this series should have been over in 5 games. This series should have won 7. It should have won 6. At the maximum, it should have went to 5 games. They should have won game 3 and game 4, but the refs bailed them out. I know Mitchell went crazy. The refs bailed them out. The referee in this series has told you everything you need to know about this series is that it's cheating. They were legit cheating. If you didn't believe anything else about the conspiracy theory of the NBA, you need to believe this one right here. This shit is not real. This is scripted. This is fake. They probably want Wemby. They want this international. And the Knicks just going to the finals. The Knicks are going to the finals based off the fact of as a sacrificial lamb. That's it. Cleveland and him are playing for Cleveland and them are playing for a runner-up. There's no way Detroit should have lost this series other than it was fixed. No way. There's no way they should have lost this series, man. If you continue to support the NBA after this with your money and your time, stop. It is not real. It is not real. The referee completely. Come on. So it is what it is. 125, 194. Shit was fixed. The whole series, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to the button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Check out the Pistons Top Players, Pistons post game action playlist. Peace.